Going on, people? This is a video response to burrs. Now, for those of you wondering about the lighting, you know, I say that I do this sort of lighting when the mood matches the content and everything. But in this case, I'm doing this lighting because I look like a bum and my lips are chapped. So, unless you want to see me looking like I have lipstick and a 3-day beard. It's the perils of going WROL. Captain Burrs recently put up a video about the New York City doing shakedowns and things like that. I've seen a lot of footage entailing this stuff, and I don't want to get into my like ancient history of background, but law enforcement can be a bit of a tricky thing, and I think it's very easy to see something like what New York City was doing for a while. The chief of police was establishing a citizenry database where they were actually taking pictures of people, taking down names, and using digital imagery to associate the names to the locations and things like that. And they had like this little van going around. And it's sort of easy to put two and two together when you see cameras everywhere, and then there's cops taking down people's names for a database, and there's all kinds of telemetry and all that good shit to where you think, oh, it'd be easy peasy to just track people. Here's the thing that I like least. There's one thing that I like least. It's when a scumbag uses policies that are designed to protect freedom in order to participate in criminal activity. Now you ask, what's criminal activity? Easy. Criminal activity is behavior that inhibits the freedom of others. And unfortunately, it seems that there needs to be some sort of a final regulator that tries their darndest to make that criminal activity as little as possible to ensure as much freedom for as much people as possible. Now that's in theory. In practice, it gets a little tricky. Let me see. I don't suspect that I'll be able to explain this in a way that people are going to easily understand. But if you're able to understand what I'm saying here, you're able to understand what I'm saying here. There's a lot of aspects to criminal investigation, and investigators will be able to determine a person's guilt of a given crime well before they have enough evidence to convict in a court of crime or in a court of law. You know, either the way that evidence is obtained isn't exactly on the money or whatever. So you have field interviews and things like that help to establish people in certain locations and everything else. And it's a damn shame and a damned unfortunate business where a tool of law enforcement could end up being used conceivably as a well-forged chain of slavery. I would hope that wouldn't be their intention, and I can't imagine how what it's like to be a vice cop up in New York. I don't know. I don't say I wouldn't do the job, but I could definitely tell you I'm not doing it right now. It's not like I wake up in the middle of the night and say, "Oh man, I want to go up to New York City and work vice." Because you can't You can't win. Let me explain. And some of you guys have the eyes for this. I don't know. Maybe I'll just talk to the old hats on this. Um, I will leave the rest of you to the luxury of your naivety. When you see a scumbag, and you know he's a scumbag, when he's got blisters on his lips from smoking crack, and he's got he's got cuts on his hands, and you happen to know for a fact that somebody 2 blocks down at a pharmacy just launched a complaint about a glass pane window has just been broken, and somebody broke into the pharmacy and took all the freaking crap that you cook down to make meth. What do you do with that guy when you see him walking down the street? I'm just saying. I'm just giving you both sides here, man. Um, it would be nice. It would be nice to see the same effort that law enforcement places in that one direction to go ahead and place in the other direction, especially as it pertains to a story that I'm going to talk about in the next video about a certain DA. So yeah, this is a video response to Burrs. I don't know if it'll be uploaded in time for me to link it before I hit the road, but that's what I got on it. Hopefully I've kicked the hell out of the hornet's nest sufficiently, and this will be one to maybe this is a specific person trying to get him in gear. A certain guy that's had nothing but bad experience with cops. Yeah. All right. Then we get into the two types of cops in the world. Of course, there's more than two. All right. Y'all take care.